But speaking of slut walks, I see that Lena Dunham has got herself into more trouble again.
Do you know that you just said that out loud?
Ooh, did I?
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
Well, it's really kind of mean to go from slut walk to Lena Dunham, but maybe you should explain for our audience who Lena Dunham is, because I know it would probably kill her to know that there are huge swaths of humanity that have no idea who she is.
Yeah, good point. She definitely seems to have an inflated view of her own importance, so it probably would kill her. Anyway, she's an actress most notably known for her HBO series Girls. She's also a poster child for political progressivism and a vocal champion of the sexual revolution. She's the one that the ad campaign, I don't know if you remember, that the ad campaign for Barack Obama comparing her voting to her first sexual experience.
Well, that's an interesting coincidence. She's in trouble now for describing one of her early sexual experiences.
I just voted for Barack. I just feel like I said sex and it was terrible. Terrible experience.
It was so orgasmic.
Anyway, how
see, here's the thing. So in her recent autobiography.
Autobiography?
Yeah. In her recent
She's like barely 30, man.
Well, I know, but she's following the example of her hero, Barack Obama. I mean, he'd written 2 autobiographies by the time he was 45. These are very interesting people, Jay.
Apparently.
Yeah. So anyway, in her autobiography, she claims to have been raped by a guy named Barry in college.
Isn't that Barack Obama's middle name or nickname?
Well,
Yo, President Barry.
Look, I know the gal's got a thing for him, but this Barry was a conservative, and you can't very well mistake him for Barack Obama.
Touche. Yeah. So the problem is what?
Well, the problem is she described this Barry guy in great detail, including that fact that he was one of the few conservatives at the school.
And let me guess, there really was a guy by that name.
Of course.
Naturally.
And he didn't even know her, much less rape her.
Sounds like a lawsuit coming.
Exactly. Random House is in full CYA mode, trying to limit their liability. This Barry guy has obtained legal counsel to consider a libel suit, and he's going to have a pretty good case, too.
I guess Lena Dunham isn't as smart and cute as she thinks she is.
Well, and there's just a lot of weirdness in her response. You know, she now claims that the name was a randomly chosen pseudonym. But that means that Lena Dunham, anti-rape champion for women, is going out of her way to protect the identity of her rapist. I mean, she's protecting the guilty.
Wow. Man, that is weird.
That is weird. You really cannot make this stuff up, Jay. Look, when it comes to the current culture wars between men and women, traditionalists and feminists, we are obviously, as a culture and a society, very confused. It just so happens that we, on Dead Reckoning TV, have a guest today who is going to help us navigate all of this.
Yes, Owen Strachan of the Council of Biblical Manhood and Womanhood. He's going to join us to talk about what Jesus means for these issues in part 2 of our series, Wine, Women, and Song, how Jesus changed everything.
Yeah, the common complaint we hear is that Christianity is somehow bad for women. Well, Owen is going to set the record straight. The advent of Jesus Christ, Christmas, is the very best news for women.
Yeah, we'll stop and just retake it. Yeah, it'll be good. We were fine last time, though. So, since you've been recording there, go ahead and mute our microphones. Yeah, cool, man. All right.
Sweet.
You guys ready? Man, this setup is solid. Look at that. We got... I'll have to... Oh, and I want to ask you afterwards how your process was going through that document. You're the second person to use it, so...
Good.
I like
Excellent.
easy. All right, cool.